Hello everybody, Jerry here with the first video of Tom's newest custom scape that he did for me a day or two ago. Sorry. So just this is again a 220 gallon tank, and it's 6 foot long by 3 foot front to back and 20 inches high. So, and he used lava rock, and that is, the plant is hairgrass species Bellum variety, and we're using ADA aqua soil as a substrate. Okay, so I'll just let the video speak for itself. It's just absolutely beautiful in my opinion. I apologize for the filthy hose. I'm going to cut a new one in a little bit. I just haven't done it, and I wanted to get a little bit up. This is just such a nice tank. If you're focusing on that tube, I feel sorry for you, honestly. So the main viewpoints obviously will be all these couch viewpoints where I'm sitting around. It's a big L here, as I'll show you, and I'm on the chaise, so I'm now going end to end lengthwise. Hold on, I gotta get rid of some of that glare. Apologize. Now, shut the blinds and see if that helps. I'll open them in a minute, kitty, don't worry. There we go. Probably a little easier to see. So we were able to see end to end through the tank on the following morning after the scape, which was really pleasing to me, because the first time we did the scape with the Manzi, it just seemed to, you know, in my mind's eye, have taken longer. So this is almost 2 years to the day. I think this coming weekend would have been 2 years from the time Tom was out here last. So so the scale on, you know, that Tom sized it to, the rock and the dimensions of the tank, I think are just absolutely phenomenal. He did a great job. He even seemed pretty pleased himself. So here we are coming to the back now. You know, so this is, you know, again, this is not a main point of view, but of course, you know, it's still really attractive. I mean, you know, I plan to use South American pistos for the most part, and hopefully, and you know, small bushy nose and things like that, and they will live among the caves and among the rocks. So now, just to have fun with you, see the amount of ADA there? To me, that is a lot. Okay, so now follow along with me on Tom's slope here, and it just cracks me up, you know, because as you come to the end, it gets higher and higher and higher until he comes back here, and it looks to me like he's taken up half of my tank with ADA, but it totally looks phenomenal. Like I said, here's some detail of the rock. Here is the largest rock. Please note that all of these rocks, except for the very, very small pieces, are actually on the bottom, resting on the bottom of the tank on rubber PVC pad. So it's not like, you know, we built, you know, there was a layer of substrate and then we dumped the rocks on top. They are that large. You know, and the character on them I think is terrific. We'll be able to get some immersed growth on, you know, a couple of these that are closer to the surface, you know, which will be very nice, you know. And now you see how he's shortened the perspective here, so as the school of cardinals goes by, you know, it should even be more visible, you know, because it'll be kind of squashed your perspective. So here's, you can see the amount of substrate as he slopes down, you know, through this back way where the overflow is. You know, again, some beautiful rock. Tom did not change my DIY Herbie, so I'm assuming it passed muster. We did discuss it, and it was like, it works. It does exactly what you want. It is pretty quiet, so it's all good there. So I can't convey, you know, actually with the video. I know I'm doing a very poor job here, but it's just really tremendous. You actually have to be here. You know, my friend Henry, who some people might know at the Bar Report, he was up here and he was really impressed. It's really nice, you know. And I had a friend of mine over just a little bit ago, and he's like, that is spectacular. So, you know, it needs to grow in, of course, like Tom said. You know, some of the hairgrass is immersed, so it's a little bit taller. So I'll mow that in 2 to 3 weeks, and then that will be the last time I should mow it, because all the submerged growth and then the immersed will be shorter and slightly darker, and it won't really need a lot of maintenance at all, is the expectation. Just some regularly thinning out and things like that. In a couple of weeks I'll add 100, 200 Amanos and some cherry shrimp, and then a week or two after that some Ottos and bushy nose and things like that. And then hopefully a week or two after that I can start out and adding the cardinals and back in. You know, they're all crammed in a 175 gallon tank right now, but I'm going to split some of them out to the 60 gallon tomorrow. So that's it. I know I've been babbling for a long time, and again, I don't think this video does the tank justice at all. You know, I'm trying to get it, but I'd take better pictures with my DSLR, but I'm having a lot of trouble uploading them on almost any website. I don't, or on the Bar Report specifically. But I hope this conveys some idea of what it might look like. You know, so just really quickly, this would be, you know, a normal the end couch position, so to speak. Right? You know, and you can really see these I'll come in, you can see these valleys that he built in between each of these rocks. You know, this knife-like one is really the bomb. You know, but here's another one. You know, we built another one there. It's just really tremendous. I'm really pleased with the Scape and the way it came out. I think it's pretty much what I had wanted. You know, again, as Tom mentioned, it is similar to his original 70-gallon Manzagumi, but he used Manzanita and we're using lava, and the size is just on a much larger scale. It's just really no comparison. You know, but again, I think it's totally awesome. So, you know, this was done Wednesday night, so this is Friday, so, you know, less than 48 hours. You know, I think you can see the MP40 doing its thing at the end there. And, you know, so it's pretty clear, considering I'll do, you know, 3 water changes a week for the next 2 weeks, and then I'll do bi-weekly for 2 to 3 weeks, you know, as I start, you know, and that'll reduce a lot of the current ammonia and nitrate and things like that, and be able to get it for fish. The nice thing is we were able to use the old filter media. The sump was only off for a couple of hours, you know, so there was no damage to it, and it's a very mature sump with extra sponges in it, so I anticipate the cycling to go, you know, pretty speedily, and the clarity of the tank now helps to support that. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I broached the 10-minute mark, you know, but here you can see Just show you CO2 is on, and lights are at maximum, a current setting of about 80% max. I'm giving about 90 par in these corners here. It could be anywhere up to 150 par. Up here where there's 10 inches of ADA, so the height is greatly reduced. But even in these valleys here, it's 100, 115, 120. Over here in this corner, it was in the 90s. But so it's pretty highlight right now. I'm gonna reduce it, obviously, but I was just playing around and be able to give you guys a better visual. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll just throw out a final shout out again to Tom for a wonderful job. I'm really thrilled with it, and a big shout out to Matt and a few other people whom I don't know well for supplying me with all the the hairgrass vellum on such short notice. It was a last minute design change to use this, and I appreciate everybody being able to quickly ship me out enough for Tom to use it. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll talk to you again soon. All right, have a good one.